So today I'm going to talk about something that's very important: obedience over sacrifice. So I'm going to categorize, the law, statutes, and commandments into five categories that a lot of people don't understand, and then I'm going to go into the scripture of the day, which we have the moral law, the civil law, the dietary law, the ceremonial law, and the sacrificial law. Yes, the sacrificing of animals has been removed, right? Because Christ came and became the sacrificial lamb, right? So that part we understand. Now, the part that we need to understand is that at one point in time, the Levites, they controlled the priesthood, but the priesthood was switched from the Levites to Christ. Okay, now that's something that you guys have to study, and I'll bring it out later. Now, today the scripture of the day is 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 22, and it reads, "And Samuel saith, had the Most High as great delight in burnt offering and sacrifice?" And now during this period of time, this is when we did sacrifice, okay, animals, "as in obeying the voice of the Most High? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Most High, he had also rejected thee from being king." So don't let the same thing that happened to Saul happen to you. Remember, these laws, statutes, and commandments are still intact. Now, the way that the law sacrifice is being intact today is that you have to be a living sacrifice. But remember that even in that, obedience to this is better than your sacrifice. So keep that in mind, because this is really important. These things are not being taught by a lot of pastors and a lot of churches. Okay, that's why a lot of people, as I mentioned, we just passed Easter. A lot of people after service, they were Easter hunting. They were putting eggs everywhere in the church. And the reason I know is because I've been there. I've been to these churches where after their service, they were spreading eggs and saying, "Oh, it's for the children. It's for the kids." Okay, so remember that obedience over sacrifice is better than everything. So with that being said, you guys have a great day. Take care.